What's up, guys? Triple option. You got Dylan, Caden, and Tyler here for March Madness one. It
Yeah.
is currently Selection Sunday.
Yeah.
We're going to go ahead, fill out my bracket. These two are going to talk shit on it the entire time because that's normally what happens. Tyler's going to complain about stats that don't show up on this page or whatever.
Well, I did it before. I didn't even bring it up.
Caden's going to talk shit on Tyler for just weird, obscure reasons he dislikes him. But, you guys get the gist.
At least
Tyler,
I showed up for a basketball video.
Tyler, did you watch that episode where you didn't show up and at the end I gave my top 10 favorite or things I hate most about you?
I did not.
Oh, not even a subscriber to our own.
It was pretty funny.
I thought about watching it, funny enough. Just never did.
All right. Super simple. You know how brackets go. Nobody ever wins. This is my bracket. We got a little triple option one going. We'll each fill out 3. Whoever does best wins bragging rights. Whoever does worst, we'll figure it out.
There will definitely be a punishment for the loser.
Yeah, for the loser, we'll figure that out. Winner, it's always bragging rights. We're kind of poor, so we can't pay each other money.
We're gonna take our best bracket, right?
Best bracket.
I do kind of like the idea of us doing these things where we play a parlay for someone, like $20, 6-leg parlay, and then if it wins, you have to send them that money. And so I would be down for whoever wins that, or that could just be the loser punishment. The loser has to do a $20 parlay for the winner, and second place is just safe.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, if I ever had to give you guys $500 and I finally hit a 6-leg, and it's because of y'all, I'd give it to you, then I'd probably kill myself. And so,
you want to know what's worse is when you do it for someone else and you mess it up, but it still hits and you still have to send them money, but it was only because of you that they won.
That sounds familiar.
Teamwork.
It does sound really familiar.
Teamwork.
All right, let's get into it. I'll just go through, do first round, second round, and so on. UConn looks insane. I don't know how. Oh shit! I don't know how you can bet against them right now.
Wait, Tyler. You're doing this as he's doing it too, right?
Yes, I get 3 of these brackets. So I think this one I'm going mascot fights.
Oh,
whose mascot takes the other? What the hell's a Stetson?
And so,
that's a location.
Basically, I'm gonna just chime in if I have something different, and so
okay, there. We're all going.
You guys got anything here?
Yeah, nope, UConn for sure.
And then we got FAU, Northwestern. FAU, I'm pretty sure made Elite 8 or Final 4 last year. They looked way good. I don't know anything about Northwestern besides they're a good educational school from what I remember.
Whatever that means.
They suck at football, so I'm going to assume they suck at basketball too. FAU. Little San Diego State, UAB. I couldn't even tell you UAB who they are. They got a cool mascot, so
University
mascot, yeah.
I don't know how Tyler feels about that, but Kawhi Leonard alum, San Diego State, they played really well last year. They've obviously done pretty well this year.
I hate San Diego State in football, so I got to go against them.
You're going UAB?
Yeah. Also because the Dragon beats whatever they are.
An Aztec?
Yeah.
I'm just going to say the Aztecs were alive more recently than Dragons.
Do Dragons...
The Aztecs didn't kill the Dragons, though.
Do Dragons lose to anything? Do you have UAB winning this whole thing?
UAB may be going all the way. We'll see.
That'll be we will have to post pictures of our brackets somewhere because that's an insane take.
I'm good with that.
Auburn, I'm taking them. I saw an interesting stat. Of all their wins this year, their only one that was less than double digits was in the SEC tournament, which is absolutely crazy to have that many wins by double digits.
The Boston Celtics of the college basketball.
Possibly. So hopefully now I got to take Auburn all the way. Fuck you. This is going to be a homer pick. I hate BYU. I have no idea who Duquesne is. I don't know how to say that. I'm probably offending some Midwesterner. I don't care. I'm a Cougar man outside of college, if you catch my drift. BYU's winning this one.
All right.
I bleed red, so we're going with Duskini or whatever it is.
But does
Kesney,
that beat a Cougar? Does that
Huh?
beat a Cougar? So you're a liar.
I can't physically cannot click yes on BYU.
Okay, so don't say that you're going mascot fight when you're a liar. You're faking a fraud.
Fair enough. None of my brackets will have BYU winning.
That's crazy. This is gonna be my first upset. Morehead State seems like they've done this before, taken down a top seed early. That is all I'm going off of.
I'm sticking with Illinois for sure. I think the East is probably one of the easier brackets this year, and so a lot of my upsets are going to be on the other side.
Which I don't disagree with. Drake and Washington State. Or is it University? Yeah, Washington State.
Oh yes, yeah. I don't know who wins this game.
I don't either. Drake seems to be in the tournament pretty consistently as a mid-tier seed. I don't remember Washington being in it recently, so I'm going to take Drake. And then Iowa State, I didn't watch the game, but they beat Houston by 28 in the Big 12 championship. And Houston's like the second highest odds to win it right now. Gotta rock Iowa State. They look really good. Howard and I think it's Wagner. I don't even know. This is one of those.
The West. Hold on.
Huh?
Oh, we went down. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Just
Lost me for a second too.
Sorry, it might be different where on your guys' phone.
Oh, so it's the play-in. That's what you see.
Yeah.
Replay. Okay.
So I mean, you can pick
either or.
Yeah. So you can pick the other team, and then it's just whoever it is.
Gotcha.
What's UNC's mascot?
It is
Tar
a
Heel, which is like a goat, Philly goat, ram thing. Yeah.
Buffalo beats goat. We're going whatever the HOW school is.
Howard. Isn't that just a bunch of nerds?
Mississippi State, Michigan State.
Sorry.
I know nothing about Michigan or Mississippi State. I know Michigan State has Tom Izzo as their coach. I'm taking him solely on that.
It's not bad. Yeah, that's the same.
St. Mary's is a good basketball school. Grand Canyon is, I don't know. They deal with lack of elevation because they're at the bottom of the pit. If that's accurate. Just saying.
Since their mascot's the Grand Canyon, do I have to take like number of deaths there a year? Is like.
Well,
that seems like a you decision.
You're also not being honest and true to it.
So. One team I didn't do it for. You know what?
I mean, who loses to a monument that isn't going away? It's only getting bigger.
True. Okay.
A dragon can't beat that.
We'll take the nuns over the canyons.
They can bless it to death.
What's up, son?
That's interesting. Alabama. I know they have had shooters passed recently.
Ooh, don't play defense.
Was it last year that Alabama was supposed to be like really good?
Yes. You're taking Alabama over Charlotte? Is that who it is?
Over Charleston? Yes.
Yeah, Charleston.
I am. Clemson, rocking with them. Have no idea about New Mexico. I knew they were good in the 90s. Have not been good since, kind of like the Bulls.
I'm taking New Mexico. Fun fact.
Why?
People are sleeping on Mountain West. I think they're in the Mountain West, yeah?
Yeah.
I believe so.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a take. I got Baylor over Colgate because, I mean, I don't fuck with toothpaste like that.
Yeah, Bears beat toothpaste for sure.
I mean, Colgate's a brand of toothpaste.
I know. A wild take. Like, I don't like brushing my teeth.
No, I didn't say that. I said I don't fuck with their toothpaste. I'm a Crest guy. Dayton, Nevada. I'm going with Nevada.
Why'd you say Nevada and Nevada?
I don't know. I'm stupid.
Say
Nevada.
Nevada.
At least I said it right both ways. You be saying the wrong people and the wrong names all the time.
Some of those names are hard. Okay.
I'm hearing excuses.
Nevada is easy.
And Arizona LBSU, I don't know who this
That's
team
LeBron
is,
James University.
but Arizona seems to disappear in the tournament, so I'm taking LBSU.
Wow. I'm definitely Arizona's gonna make a run this year. IMO.
You know who said that? They've said that a few times about Arizona, and it
I
has
know.
never happened.
But they've never had me on their train before.
That's fair, I guess. Rocking with the
Maybe-
South now. Got to go Houston, one of the more complete teams, just like UConn. Nebraska and Texas A&M. I know this is Nebraska's first time in like 10 years.
Yeah.
Texas A&M seems to get there consistently, so I'm going to go with them.
Nebraska's also coming off blowing that lead. I don't know to who. And so
Yeah,
that
you're right.
that definitely sticks with you. And that is getting cold at the wrong time. A&M, baby. Go Aggies.
And we got Wisconsin and James Madison. I don't know. Wisconsin feels like they're going to disappear again, too. They're one of those teams that they had that one Cinderella run with Frank Kaminsky. And outside of that, it's been extremely mid. We're going James Madison with the upset.
Damn it. I thought I was gonna be the only one that did that.
Nope, not quite, sir. Duke, Vermont. Duke's one of them blue buds. I'm not going to go against them right here.
What's their mascot?
Blue Devil.
Ooh.
Texas Tech and NC State. I think it's pretty interesting that NC State is at 11. They just beat UNC in the ACC championship.
Yeah.
Texas Tech has been quietly mid, in my opinion. So
Damn,
I'm
we
gonna
have
rock
all
NC
the
State.
same upsets, dude. Damn it.
Kentucky and Oakland. I've never heard of Oakland as a school in my life. Kentucky's a blue blood. Gonna rock with them easily. Then we got some Florida versus Boise State or Colorado. This is another one where I don't understand why they do the tournament this way.
Yeah, that's weird.
Where the 16 seed makes sense. Two teams right on the cusp. 10 seed makes no sense.
Yeah.
Where you're in it as a 10 seed or not in it at all.
As future hopeful journalists, I will make it my personal mission to understand this better next year.
Me as well, as a basketball fan. Who care less about the journalism.
More important question: does a gator kill a horse or a buffalo?
If it's in water, you take gator all day. If it's on land, probably still take gator.
I'm still
Horse-
taking Gator.
A horse would never attack a gator.
No.
It would stomp
Voice
on
is-
it though.
Voice
Damn.
is going down to Florida then.
Then Marquette in Kentucky. Marquette had a really good season. I think 2 of those 9 losses, maybe even 3 of them, were to UConn.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because they're in the ACC or the Big East or whatever it is. And I mean, I think they fought with them a couple times, but then in the tournament just got shit on. Back down to the Midwest. I don't know who Montana State or Georgia something, I'm guessing. I don't know who that would be. I'm going to go Purdue. They're going to make it out of the first round this year. Shockingly. I don't know how to feel about them. They're Purdue. They've been just dog shit in the tournament the last few years. What's that? Champion? Oh my God.
I will be betting. I think
Their
it's like
mascot sucks.
I think they're plus 800. I don't think it's that high if they're a 1 seed.
But it's March Madness. There's 4 1 seeds and constant upsets.
That's true. But if it is plus 800, I'm 100% throwing money at it.
That's an interesting take. In this bracket, I'm going to take Utah State for the homer pick once again.
Plus 700. Sorry.
TCU's a pretty long athletic team from what I remember. I only watched them once this year. And Utah State kind of seems
Didn't they
on
get
a down
bounced in their tourney?
in the semifinals to San Diego State.
Oh, semifinals. Okay.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken. So I don't know how they feel like they're kind of on a cooler, but
Oh, Texas
who knows?
isn't.
Huh?
Said Texas is in.
They are the 7th seed down there, huh? Gonzaga versus McNeese. I don't know who McNeese is. That sounds like somebody's last name from the 1800s.
Yeah.
Gonzaga is another one of those schools who's in it every year, so I'm going to rock with them. Same thing goes for Kansas. I don't know who Samford is. I got another upset here with Oregon.
Oregon over the Cox, huh?
Yep. I'm a duck guy, not a cock guy.
I'm a
That's-
cock guy.
I'm well aware. It's personal opinion, but
You would be
Creighton?
the one to be most aware.
thank you, Tyler. I'm gonna rock with Creighton here.
I've heard very negative things about Creighton.
You're welcome to fade me on this.
I might. I don't know.
Friend's mascot's a kangaroo.
Creighton
Interesting.
Kangaroos. That kind of goes.
Um,
I'll fade them next round.
This is another one. I'd have to look up the stat on these, but with these first 4, I wonder how far they've ever made it in the tournament. If you know,
Be
what
cool
I'm
if we had
saying.
extra stats like that, huh?
Hey, Tyler, shut up. Cry me a river. Next time you can run this. Oh wait, you didn't show up because it's a basketball one.
Bitch.
I'm taking Tennessee down here at the bottom because they got that cold ass white boy Dalton Connect.
Dude, have you seen
What a
those
honky! I
memes?
love it.
What the memes are there in a like there's a sign that says interesting whites, or no, it's at a liquor store, and there's like a interesting whites or something along those lines, and someone wrote Dalton, whatever his name is, under it.
Yeah.
So funny. So
Dude,
funny.
he's a cold ass honky. I love it. Going back up to the east, we're gonna take UConn again. FAU might scare them, but God, UConn's good. They are very good. Like, I mean, there's a reason they were 31-3, won their conference. They're damn good. San Diego State and Auburn. This is another one of the close games, but I think San Diego State runs away with it.
I also have San Diego State.
BYU, Morehead State. This is an interesting class of the polar opposites. BYU, you have no head. Morehead State is Morehead. That being said, I'm taking BYU.
I have Illinois beating BYU there.
Illinois is losing to Morehead. That's all I got to say. We'll leave it at that. And then Drake, Iowa State. Again, Iowa State's one of those teams that just looks very good. I'm going to take them. Moving down to the West, we got an all-time matchup like 6 years ago. Would have been North Carolina. Roy Woods, I think, was their coach. Tom Izzo. That would have been talked about like crazy if this was going on. But it's not. North Carolina's going to win. Pretty easy. St. Mary's, Alabama. Not watched a single game of these two teams. We're taking Alabama.
I'm taking St. Mary's. Alabama doesn't play defense.
Okay. Score more. That's all I got to say.
I'm just putting my input in, Dylan.
Have you watched that? Like, I'm just curious. Where are you getting that? Is that just a...
It's a mix of what I've listened to from my podcast, and then when I do get home, like if it's like later, I'll throw something on. And I watched Alabama, Florida, and they couldn't defend me, like at all. I would have put up probably 36, 7, and 10, probably.
Interesting. Is this against their like U10 team?
Maybe. Either way, 36, 7, and 10.
I'm just playing. We got Clemson, Baylor next. Again, two teams I did not watch at all. Taking Baylor. Nevada, LBSU. I'm I don't know if that's linebacker State University,
LeBron James.
LeBron University, because there's no J. But just to make things interesting, I'm going to take LBSU.
Okay.
Be one of those 15 seeds to win a couple. Moving to the South, pretty cut and dry. Got to take Houston. They're going to win the championship, but that's just a thought. James Madison, Duke Blue Devils. Devils going to keep dancing. That's all there is to it. Then you got Kentucky and NC State.
Is it Kentucky or Kansas that's been up and down?
Kentucky's been up and down.
Okay.
Kansas has been, I think they won it 2 years ago and were in the Final Four last year, if not the championship. I'm rocking with Kentucky, though. NC State, I think, just overplayed, possibly.
I'm going with NC State. That one I have no idea why.
Yeah, no, that's – dude, you could literally just randomly pick on these brackets and do better than anyone in the world ever.
Right.
About to have a perfect bracket.
He should miss more basketball ones. Marquette over Florida.
He just needs to stick to what he said he's going to do, you know.
That's true.
I did 99%.
So you're 1% fraud. That means 100% fraud.
Sorry, who did you take over Marquette in Florida?
I took Marquette.
Okay.
Back to the Midwest. Purdue and Utah State. I don't think Utah State has anyone to compete with Zach Edey, however you say it. That is a big ass dude. Purdue's going to win solely off of that. Gonzaga and Kansas. Now, I don't know how I feel about Gonzaga. They seem like they've lost a lot of their
They've had a lot of cold ass honkies
in recent years.
Yeah,
but I think most of them are gone now.
So
I think Kansas wins this one. It's close. Oregon and Creighton. I'm going to take Oregon again. Creighton seems like one of those teams that could get cold really quick off of very little information in my head that doesn't exist, honestly.
Yeah.
I'm just making a bold statement.
This is where I have South Carolina upsetting Creighton.
Lame as hell. I'm taking Tennessee over Texas. This pick is mostly just anti-Caden.
Oh, I just horns down for you.
Well, I mean, you've been saying you're a Texas fan. So
I'm also a Tennessee guy, fun fact.
You would be a horns down guy. That seems fake. I'm gonna let the people of Austin know. Jump his ass.
They probably would. They're all homeless down there.
You're almost there with them.
That's true.
September. I'd have to look it up. I can't remember who San Diego State played in the Final Four. It might have been UConn last year. I'm pretty sure San Diego State made it in. I'm going to rock with UConn again. It just makes sense to me. They're so good. They usually are. Possible back-to-back champion. Maybe in another bracket. BYU, Iowa State. This is where I have BYU stopping.
You took BYU way too far.
I sure did. But guess what? It was a homer pick. And that's the only reason. And if it works out, we're having a good day.
That's true. So your matchup from the East, it's going to be UConn versus who?
Iowa State.
Iowa State. Mine is UConn versus Illinois. Tyler, what's yours? You've had zero input.
That's because I kind of didn't have a lot of the same ones as you guys since I'm on a mascot route. I went back and made it legitimate and chose BYU. But it did kind of mess some shiz up. But.
So
who's your two out of the East?
Two out of the East, I've got, well, that one's kind of obvious. I've got UAB and Illinois in the East. Fighting
UAB and Illinois, huh?
What's Illinois' mascot?
The
like a
Fighting
buff
Illinois.
bird. Dude, it's like a fight. It's a big old buff bird. What's gonna take
Oh.
down a dragon? A small little fast bird. That's what.
All right.
Oh, do we have that? That seems like a future pick right there. Back down to the West. North Carolina, Alabama. I'm gonna rock UNC, and I'm gonna rock Baylor because I have nothing to say about LBSU. That feels like a fun 15 seed to put in there.
Mhm.
I've got
Yeah.
Baylor, Michigan.
I have UNC Arizona.
Okay, Arizona's not gonna make it this far, but it's your bracket. You're allowed
It
to do
is.
that.
It is my bracket. So shut the fuck up.
Hey, remember how your playoff bracket did, Caden?
All right, move on to the South.
Arizona is the Cleveland Browns. That's all I gotta say.
They're Joe Flacco.
Now we got Houston and Duke. I think Houston's going to win this one, but it's going to be very close. The Big 12 seems to be very good at basketball recently. But again, Duke is one of those teams that is always playing other really good teams. And they're always winning. Down here, Kentucky Marquette. I think Marquette gets ahead of themselves and loses this game.
Mm.
So mine is Houston, Kentucky. Caden, Tyler, what do you guys got?
Oh
I got-
man, I have Duke, and I think I'm going to put NC State.
Duke and NC State, huh?
Yeah.
I've got Wisconsin and Texas Tech.
What is Wisconsin, a Badger?
Yeah,
Badgers are insane, bro.
Oh.
yeah, they're
I'm
crazy.
sleeping on a Badger, huh?
Yep.
You are.
All right, noted. I'm going to do NC State. It's going to be
That's-
a North Carolina final two from the South.
It's interesting.
North
That is
Carolina
interesting.
plays ball. They play ball.
They do,
They need to
apparently.
move some of that ball play and push it to Carolina Panthers. But
I'm sure Bryce gets a little ball play.
you see he's in the Sacramento game. First time I've seen him
I-
since the offseason.
I did. Did
Personally,
you see he was hanging out with none of his wide receivers and everybody else's?
What wide receivers?
Wait, yeah,
does
who was he
have?
hanging out with?
Michael Wilson from the Cardinals,
Never heard of
and I can't remember the other one.
it.
But it was another NFC West guy.
Move on. This
He
is
just loves third stringers, doesn't
move on.
Purdue and Kansas. I have Kansas upsetting Purdue.
Ooh, big mistake.
They seem to just fall apart in the tournament. And then I'm going to take Tennessee over Oregon. Because again, Dalton Connect, that cold ass honky.
This is where I have a cold ass honky running into a Gamecock and choking. Purdue and South Carolina.
Interesting. I've got a battle of the bulls. I've got Utah State and Texas.
Wow.
Well, Tyler's wrong.
No, zero comment on that one. I got UConn and Iowa State in the East. I think this will be a very, very, very close game. And for kicks and giggles, I'm going to take a UConn still. I almost had you.
I think I'm going to go Illinois.
Illinois, okay.
What's UConn's record? Are they undefeated?
UConn is 31-3.
Shit.
Illinois is 25-8.
Oh man, who am I going to take? Go to Tyler.
Tyler?
I am taking Illinois out of the East.
Ugh.
They beat the Dragons.
So it's either go with Tyler or go with Dylan. Fuck.
Yeah, who do you fave here?
I don't know, bull. Shit. I'm the worst gambler out of all three of us, so both of you guys should be shaking in your boots. I'm gonna go UC, UConn.
All right. I like that pick. And while we're right here, we got Houston and Kentucky, UH
what?
versus UK. Huh?
Wait, say that again.
Just on the South.
Oh, what about the West?
I'm just going to scroll down and do those all at once.
Oh, okay.
Is this
Sorry,
No, you're
I'm
good.
looking different on my phone. So South. Okay.
You got UH, UK, the exact same font,
Oh, that's
just
wild.
different colors.
That's true.
Cougars and Wildcats, kind of interesting. I'm gonna rock with Houston. Kind of
Who you
boring to have 2 number 1 seeds, but
Who you got, Tyler?
We got Texas Tech coming out of the South.
What is it? What's Texas Tech? Red Raiders?
They're like
Red Raiders.
Yeah, they're like cowboy riding dude.
I have NC State beating Duke.
You just write an NC State, aren't you?
I don't know. Didn't they beat UConn, right? For the conference championship? Or did I get that wrong?
No, they beat UNC.
That's what I meant, UNC, but I said UConn. Okay. Who's next?
You got North Carolina, Baylor in the West.
Ooh,
I'm gonna take North Carolina.
3 number 1 seeds. Like, this is just like the playoffs with you guys last time. Boring.
Hey, who had the most right? Us.
All right,
two?
continue.
Who are you taking?
I'm taking UNC over Arizona.
Okay, yeah, shut up.
I'm getting off Arizona.
I've got the Spartans coming out of the West.
Michigan
They killed everybody
State.
up in there.
All right. And then over in the Midwest, I'm gonna take Tennessee.
Mhm.
I'm riding Dalton.
This
Connect
is starting to
those
look like
Cowgirls
a
do.
race thing, Dylan.
How does that? We got one white guy in there. I'm gonna ride him.
Ah! Clip it.
Final 4. I got UConn, North Carolina versus Houston, and then Houston versus Tennessee.
Bro, I was like, you have 3 1s. Like, you're boring. I have 3 1s.
That's
I am-
crazy.
Actually, I
You
think I have
got
5
0.
1s. I have
And I'm going
5
to take UConn versus Tennessee.
Ooh. I've got UConn versus Purdue.
UConn versus
have-
Purdue.
Michigan State versus Texas Tech.
It's interesting. Tyler's is the most interesting
Yeah, for sure.
by far. For my tiebreaker, total combined, I'm going to go 136. Good 60 points in there.
I would say
Ooh,
142.
I gotta decide points.
Oh, Tyler, guess what?
What?
Team stats, they do have your 3-point percentage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next time.
Points.
All right.
Points per game. I'll just cheat off of that. 148. Let's go.
All right. That's my bracket.
So you have the official. This is the official guess. We're gonna make other ones, but this is what we're gonna base everything off of. And so,
No, we're doing just best out of our 3.
is that what we're doing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We each
Oh.
get 3 brackets. Whoever scores the most points.
So I mean, how does that work? Does it show us like you got
Yeah.
3 points out of however many or whatever?
Yeah. So, like, I think it goes like first round is worth 1, and then 2, and then 4, and then 8. And then this one, often, I mean, I can monkey with the rules a little bit, but
Okay.
yeah, you get more points the deeper you get teams right.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, I have Purdue winning the chip in this one, and Tyler, you have
The Spartans.
Michigan State. I actually don't hate that.
It's an interesting take. I personally think a Red Raider would just shoot the Spartan in the face, but
Nobody beats the Spartan, bro. It's too good. It was close. It was close.
Spartans died a long time ago.
Yeah, they kind of failed. They never developed with guns.
You never saw them against guns. You know, it's an unknown battle.
That's I don't know.
All right. Well,
We'll post another bracket here in the next couple days, so you guys can see 2 different people's. We'll talk about new picks. Tyler will hopefully not do another mascot one.
Oh well, I'll be better.
No.
I'll be better.
That's kind of a beta take on his part, but who am I to judge? Thank you guys for watching. Leave a like and subscribe.